What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Geek-Stew, and today, guys, welcome back to another app review with Ike. That's right. Doing another one for this on our wonderful Monday video. So today, guys, as you can see on my screen, we're talking about the Epic Battle Simulator 2. Epic Battle Simulator 2 is a follow-up to a previous game called Epic Battle Simulator. So, as you can tell, there's a sequel. So here is the first game, the rating, a brief description here to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. So if you want to read that, you can pause it or just go to the App Store yourself. In addition to that, there's the rating, and this is the original Epic Battle Simulator. I have played this one before on a previous iPhone. Similar concept to the second one, but this one specifically just is a little bit older, but does have a similar rating. So let's go ahead and get this game booted up, and we'll give us a review here. Alright, Epic Battle Simulator 2. So I have this pulled up here. As you can tell, I'm going to go to the home screen. This is what the app looks like on the home screen, but we're going to open that back up here. As you'll know that I turned off the sound. There is music and SFX as well, but you know how it goes. Don't want to have that blaring in my ears. So we're going to look at this real quick. So on the home screen up here is the tutorial. So if you ever want to play that through, typically it makes you play the tutorial to start with anyways. The settings button here has that, the privacy policy, and then their social medias. This is just the leaderboards, so these are people who are in the leaderboard, because there is a option for ranking up in leaderboard type stuff. And of course you can see in the background there, that's just the typical animation for while you're just kind of sitting here waiting for the game to start. And then you go to VIP. VIP is a subscription. You can try for 3 days, and then after that it's $7.99 a week. Not personally super into that, so no thank you. But they also have gym packs, epic troops, epic combos, and so on and so forth. Epic is the there's a different classes, so you can unlock epic or better characters with gems in the game. And this is where you can upgrade just your general troops, which we'll get into in a second. And then on the left-hand side here, you see the 4 options. That being said, we're going to open up the levels, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of that. When you open up levels, obviously I have jumped in and played this a little bit, but you can see down here the various levels that you can switch through, and at the very, very bottom, like I said, you can see that you have to complete the previous level, and so on and so forth. At the bottom, it gives you your allotted amount of troops on the right, and your allotted amount of money on the left. You can watch an ad for more. Obviously, I'm not going to do that just for the purposes of, I don't like that. And then at the top here, you have your options for your types of, basically who you want to put on the field. So you have your melee, so you have your various options here, your fist fighting, spear, soldier, sword, battle axe, sword and shield, and then I think that's called a berserker. Yeah, berserker. So you can kind of see man, spear, gladiator, axe, guard, shield, berserker, and then ranged you have crossbow, archer, musketeer, AK-47, and M16, cavalry, knight, camel, bear rider, the chariot, and a war elephant, and heavy is organ gun, cannon, ballista, catapult, Ewash, and then the trebuchet. And then special, ninja, pirate, bomb, mage, giant, and mage tower. And then finally epic, which you can unlock whilst playing the game, but these are not already unlocked for you. I believe that if you have purchased their subscription pass, this may be unlocked for you, or you can actually purchase these epic characters. Then at the top here, this little scenery button means you can stop. You can change the scenery. You can clear, like let's say you put like a bunch of these guys out of here. You can hit clear, and it'll clear your field. And then this right here is just to move your screen if you wanted to adjust where you're putting these people down. But let's go back to the home, go to custom, and this is how I'm going to show you gameplay. So gameplay is basically pretty straightforward. If you've ever watched Epic, because there is like a battle simulator like for the PC. That this is, I guess, kind of making it similar of. But what you do is you select your person. I'm gonna just put a bunch of these guys down because why not? You can actually put up to 120 people on each side. This one's more of just like a freestyle, because I mean, you don't necessarily like. You don't really get like points per se for this. This is more just for fun. And I'm going to put a little squad there and hit go. And it's going to pit these two teams against each other. Obviously, the M16s won the day on that one because they were very easily able to take down just a bunch of unarmed people. Don't mind the ad break here because, yeah, but I'm not going to put that in the. I'm not going to put that in the video because they don't pay me to show their ads. So, anyways, now that that's over, you can see here that you can watch an ad for more gems. You can hit that and it'll take you back to the app to rate it, or you can hit home and it'll take you back to the home screen. Now, if you click on online, I haven't done this yet, but you can create an account and you can play online. And epic levels, you have to complete at least 50 normal levels to unlock that. So, pretty straightforward. But we're going to go back to custom here, and I'll give you some final thoughts on Epic Battle Simulator 2. Alright, so as you can tell, this game is pretty straightforward. It's pretty fun. There is a bit of competitiveness when it comes to the actual story mode, the actual levels where you have to battle, because as you can tell, you're being pitted up against a certain number of enemies, so you're supposed to drop down and you're supposed to use your resources wisely in an attempt to basically defeat them. So just for shits and kicks, we're gonna throw down this and just see how it goes, because why not? I figured can't hurt. But and this is probably one of the best parts of this game is that it does have some competitiveness. It also has, I would say, it does have some replayability, because even if you fail, you can go right back to it, hit clear, and you can go ahead and just keep on trucking. And that's probably what I would say the best part about this game is that it's not pay to play. This game has the incentive that you could pay, but you don't have to. And it's not necessarily a requirement to you. Basically, you're not required to pay any money in order for you to do well in this game. This game is very easy. I mean, I don't want to say it's very easy, but it's easy enough to where you can enjoy the game, and it's not like stupid difficult. Like I said, I beat this level pretty easily. Just had to use a little bit of common sense, and apologies for the pop-up ad here. But that being said, the game has a lot of replayability, because not only do you have like the story mode, but you also have the do whatever you want custom mode, where you can basically just pit any amount of enemies against any amount of enemies, which is very, very interesting. Part of this as well is that you have the ability to really test out whatever you want to test out. Like, you want to see what a bunch of shield guys does against let's say, Ewash. Plug a couple of those in, and you basically just get to hang out and see what mayhem you've concocted today. And of course, there is the online format that has the leaderboard, so that's actually interesting as well. You have the online format, which invokes a bit of a, it makes it a little more, what's the phrase I'm looking for? It makes it a little more competitive. You can actually go online and you can fight against other people and actually attempt to move up farther and farther in their leaderboards. And being farther up in their leaderboards, I believe, I'm not sure if that gives you anything really good per se, but it could. Who knows? But part of that is also you have to upgrade your characters using your gems that you collect throughout the levels, and also potentially trying to get epic fighters to bulk up your fight. And of course, like I said, there is a level of pay to play, because you basically would have to pay to unlock any of these in any quick succession. And some of these are inherently better characters because they're considered epic characters. Now, that being said, there's really not much else to talk about this game. I do enjoy it. I played a little bit, and I can see myself playing this sometime if I'm ever in the mood just to play it, if I'm bored or whatever else. So it's quite entertaining for that. I also forgot to mention that there are different maps. So you have the snow map, the grassland that we were at, sort of like a beach-esque map, um, the like a Mountain Doom map, the desert. I'm not sure what this is, but then back to the grassland. So yeah, I mean it's really interesting. There are a lot of different things that you can do, and I mean there are, I don't even know how many levels. And every 10 levels is a boss level. So, but there are plenty of levels to play. I mean, we're looking at 60 plus right now. I mean, 70 plus, 80 plus. So probably hundreds of levels potentially. So there's really a lot to do with this app. And, you know, and basically it's always an evolving type deal where you have to basically figure out what's the best strategy, you know. But that being said, this game, I would give it a 4 out of 5. I would. You know, the game doesn't have any major game-breaking issues. The game doesn't have any glitches or, you know, major issues where, you know, it makes the game unplayable. You know, I've shown a couple of games that do have issues with the gameplay itself that makes it very difficult to play. But this game doesn't have that. This game is pretty well polished for all intents and purposes. And, you know, I mean, really, what else can I say? So if you want to try this game, you can find it on the App Store. I'm assuming that it's on other app stores as well, but I could be completely wrong about that. But it's called Epic Battle Simulator 2. Find it on the App Store, and if you guys enjoy this game, let me know in the comment section down below. You know, did you enjoy the game? Did you think that it wasn't that fun, or do you just hate all apps of this nature? But as always, you know, give us a like and a subscribe, and hit us up on social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you can also follow me on Twitter as well. That information is in the description down below and at the end of the video. And as always, if you're interested in joining the Geek-Stew crew, let us know. Follow us on social media, and we will figure out what we can do because we're always looking to expand our brand. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.